I'm off the screen, aren't I? I have to turn it up a little bit.
Looks good and closer next to me, one of the two. Not that close.
Well, folks, Smudge here again. Well, you get to see a little bit behind the scenes. Anyway, welcome to our review. We're going to show you some of the various channels that have joined us on Monday night. I've had the pleasure of introducing most of them, if not all. And it's been a great year. We hope your year has been fabulous as well. So stick around. We're going to do this in probably 2 parts, and we will get back with you later.
Take one.
Of 100.
Probably.
So,
Merry Christmas.
Monday.
Happy Kwanzaa. Belated Happy Hanukkah. Are there any others?
I'm sure there are.
I'm sure there are. Those are the only 3 that I know.
We just can't pronounce them.
Probably. I'm lucky I can pronounce Kwanzaa and Hanukkah.
Okay, part 2. I want to thank everyone that helped make this possible this past year. Don't have much more to say than that. Looking forward to another great year. Take care, everyone, and thanks again to everyone that made this possible.
Charles Hancock, Old Alabama Gardener. Absolutely wonderful show.
And he is our guest Christmas Day evening.
Back out of homesteading.
Yeah.
Some guy we met over in Pennsylvania while we were on our way to a conference.
After the fact.
Yeah. But Cab 7 was our next guest. And we've not had a bad show.
No, really
We
haven't.
have not had a bad show.
No, knock on wood, we've been very lucky.
Well, hello, my YouTube friends. It's Cab 7 here, also known as Ben. I want all of you on YouTube, all my friends and family, to have yourself a blessed, happy holiday. And may the new year come with good tidings. May you reach all your goals. May happiness be at your side. And remember, let the sun shine upon your face, and may the wind be at your back. You always have a friend here in Cab 7.
October the 2nd, Kelly PB Fam.
Farm.
Farm?
Fam? Yeah.
Fam. Another interesting show.
Had her and her husband and her son. Mm-hmm.
And then we went to
Down south.
went south again. Tommy and Patty.
Yeah.
Alderman Farms. And that was another wonderful show. Then we went west.
Well, at the time he was west. He's not now. At the time he was in Texas.
Yeah.
He's not now. Since his surgery.
Okay, and where is he?
I think he's down close to his mom, Louisiana.
That's west of us. That's way west. I mean, stop and think for a minute. When we went to...
You can make this a 2-hour video.
I'm going to have to do some editing here. But when we went to Deep South to meet up, if you were standing on Deep South's porch and you look north, you're looking up in Illinois. And that's way west of us. You're not going to win this. Because he's further west than deep south. So anyway, Spicy, Backwoods Rays was our next guest.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere. Hey guys and gals, what's crack-a-lackin'? Spice here. First I want to start off by saying, Two Family Homestead, thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of your community. And also I want to personally wish everybody that's watching a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Until next video, remember, everybody's got a little backwoods in them. I'll catch you later.
Then we stayed out of homesteading for the next week.
Sure did.
And we went into preparedness. Brad and Kelly, full spectrum survival. Wonderful couple. Building a new homestead. They had just moved out of Florida, and then the week after that, we went back to cooking again with
Chef Tovia,
Chef Tovia.
my boy chick.
And then after that, we went out of the country.
Yes, we did. We went across the border with no passport. Hope they don't catch us.
So we had all sorts as a guest.
That was an interesting night. It was very interesting.
I still find it fascinating that she has rented space for a garden.
Well, lives in the city, lives in an apartment. It's about the only way you can do it. A lot of places do that. And I think what brought me to her channel when I was a kid, my father's love of licorice, and mine too. You can get the little candies mixed, they're different mixed licorice, but it's a concoction and it's called All Sorts. Has little licorice stems and other stuff, and that's like, wow, I know that name. That's how we got to be friends. So then we went from Canada clear up
Oregon.
Yeah, up that way.
West.
Yeah.
And everybody had to put their cats away.
God, yeah, that was a scary night.
But we had the one and only.
Yeah, as soon as you hear, "Here, kitty, kitty, kitty," you know Grizz 270 is in the room.
So that was
that was a riot. It was really good.
That's another fun show. Well, and then the channel's now known as Freedom Homestead.
Yeah.
But it was
Tangi the caver's wife when we first started it.
Yeah. And this was another, what is she, administrative assistant to the...
Oh, she's administrative assistant to Amy Fuel for the Homesteaders of America
conference.
Right, and she also has the Frugal Food Family group and some other groups on Facebook. So
she works, or does a lot of things with Amanda. And she was also in
Southern Mama's, yes, morning chat.
So anyway, that channel name is now Freedom Homestead. And another good night. Now, on November the 27th, we had a young couple that we met
at the Appalachian
Conference.
Oh, that was a strange meeting.
I don't know if you want to relate all that about it, but...
Prior to us going to our very first homesteading conference, we had shirts done. And as you all know, Smudge, my youngest dog, St. Bernard Great Pyr, is our logo. So we had his face plastered on the back of our shirts and Two Family Homestead surrounding it like a frame. So
But they were on the back of the
they're on the
shirts.
back of the shirts. So we're walking out of the building. Daryl wants to go have a cigarette, so we're walking outside. And all of a sudden, somebody starts yelling, and I'm thinking, I'm not hearing this right. So I keep on going. Then I hear it again. And it's my name and our channel. And I turn around, and here's this young lady coming to maul me. And all of a sudden, I have these arms around my neck. And it was Amber. And John was sheepishly standing behind her going, what is my wife doing? So that was our first meetup with Amber and John. And she said, I remind her of her aunt, which I hope is a good thing. But we have sort of adopted her as our niece. That's why whenever you see us in the channel and she knows we're there, it's always Auntie Cher, and Uncle Daryl. So we had Amber and John Homestead and Random as our guests that evening. And they are off-grid. They have the capability of electric, but they do off-grid. They run by solar panels, and she says their house is as bright as any house that has electricity, and it's run by solar. So kudos to those two young people. They are struggling, but they are doing it. They are doing it.
It brings us to December, and
here we go.
And we're
City
going to go
boy
east.
convert. Yes,
We're going to go east.
Here's a city boy convert that we met in person at the Homesteaders of America conference in Virginia.
I've never met anybody that can articulate the way Dennis does.
He's awesome.
Absolutely.
There has to be some Italian in him because he can't talk without moving his hands. And you know, they always make fun because they say Italians. My Uncle Tony, married to my mom's sister Antoinette, he was Italian, and yeah, and his mom, yeah, their hands move when they talk.
But Dennis Allen, City Boy Homestead.
He's amazing. Moved from Jersey City, I think.
Well,
worked for Verizon. Purchased a piece of property that had a quarry, a working quarry on it. So started with
but
living.
the elevation change on
Yeah.
his piece of property is out just crazy.
Yeah, started out by living in a yurt. He now has a RV. I don't.
It's an Airstream.
Airstream. I can
Airstream
only
camper.
remember the last part of that. He has Eddie Murphy is his dog.
Yeah.
I don't remember the cat's name.
Johnny Cat.
Johnny Cat. Yeah. His generator is named Jenny. He names every. His Jeep was named. His 4-wheeler was named. Yeah. He names everything.
Yeah, his 4-wheeler, Billy Ray Valentine.
Yeah.
And
I think he had to bury the 4-wheeler, didn't he?
well, it definitely in need of surgery.
Surgery. That's what it was. Yeah. He's cool. You got to check out his channel. He is just, and when he was leaving the Homesteaders of America conference in Virginia, he did a video that he was in his car, and I'm hoping that his video, his phone, was attached to the window like we do ours, and he's just talking and he's taking out business cards and showing who he met, and then he takes his phone, puts it out the window to show you the sunset or the sunrise. He's awesome. He's a great guy. And he's in Pennsylvania now, so not too far from us to visit.
Hello, everybody. Dennis Allen! Here, I'd like to wish all you homesteaders, inspiring homesteaders, and all y'all city folk, look, it's Johnny Cat, a merry, happy holidays. From me, Eddie Murphy, Daisy, Johnny Cat, my house, Teddy Airstream, where's my hat? And everyone else on the City Boy Homestead!
And then
Went to Florida.
we went to Florida. McCrae Family Homestead. They have had a piglet live in their house, and now Olivia's out with the other pigs. She has a cat named Spaz, 3 boys, a husband. Her in-laws, don't kill me, Robin. They just moved down in their own RV, so they are on their little piece of wonderful homestead property. But she took us around after the hurricane down there not all that long ago, and had a video going of some of the things that had happened to some of the properties down there. But she is one heck of a baker, constantly baking, making something, cooking, and breads and rolls. Her family is well fed.
We went to Mississippi.
Went
but
to Mississippi.
we hadn't intended on going to Mississippi.
Yeah.
We,
Intended to go to Pennsylvania,
yeah,
and things didn't work out again.
the channel we had originally planned to have had some
Family issues.
family, something came up, and it was very last minute. And I had planned for such an occasion because it's bound to happen. And the person that we were going to use for an emergency person that could do something at the last minute is going to be on Christmas. So, we didn't want to inconvenience them 2 weeks in a row. So, you made a little message.
Pleading message. So, last Monday, December 18th, we had crazy days. We had Wanda. And apparently she wasn't quite awake or wasn't comprehending what I said to her when I asked her if she would like to be our guest that Monday night. Sure, never giving a thought. And apparently she went back and told Danny that, we're going to be a guest on Two Family again. And Danny said no.
Well, that's what Danny had seen the promo.
And he said, no, it's you. He said the promo is Crazy Days, not Deep South Homestead. Gotcha.
You're on your own.
Yep.
And
she literally was. He was going to be there for standby, but apparently that wonderful source of heat they have in their living room just made him nice and cozy, and he fell asleep while she did the live stream. And that went over for about almost an hour and a half.
It was
not quite.
Yeah, very.
But that
very
was
nice.
that was a great evening. Love her to pieces. And
So that's where we're at as of now.
That's where we're at as of now, the end of the year.
And we will have our first repeat.
Mm-hmm.
Christmas Day. That'll be Old Alabama Gardener.
Yes.
The last time we talked primarily gardening, and I guess this time it's going to be more health oriented.
And we are starting the new year out with our very first inductee, as Nina from Southern Arc Homestead will be our guest New Year's Day evening.
Yeah, January 1.
January 1. So we want to thank everybody for this wonderful trip that you've allowed us to be on with all of you. And we just hope that it continues to grow, and by word of mouth or by channel.
Well, I think we kind of got a little bit of the reputation for for traveling a little bit.
Yeah. Even though we say, no, we can't make it, that's too far. And then walk into the place with animal heads on. Wanda had no idea. None whatsoever. So then B-Lady said, I know who it is. So I turned around and looked at B-Lady and I said, who? She looks at me, she goes, I don't know. And Danny figured it out. Only because Mr. Raccoon Man here had shorts and suspenders on. So Danny knew, yep, that's that northerner again. So you can rest assured he's not wearing shorts and suspenders anymore to any more meetups. Even in March, when we'll more than likely be back in Mississippi. So thank you, everybody. From the bottom of our hearts, we've made some great friends.
Oh, and coming up.
Okay?
We have some promises, and we have a commitment by date already with a couple of huge channels.
Yeah, we are already booked up through the end of February with guests. And this is open to anybody. Obviously, you don't have to be in the homesteading genre. This is open to anybody. But we have some great channels upcoming in the next 2 months at least.
Well, in February, we're going to have Am I Gardener, which will be an unbelievable night. And Off Grid with Doug and Stacy will be on this year, as soon as we can get together with them on a date. They have made that commitment to us.
In person at Layman's, Doug said that.
So, and we'll have Big Bear Homestead on too. I'm gonna get a hold of Jason and corner him with a time. And Brad, I want you on. So, get a hold of me. Answer your email. Talk to you later. Have a good night. See ya.
Okay, Daryl wanted to do a collaboration of sorts from prior guests that we have had on our live stream since we started it back in May. And he wanted the channels to make a 30-second happy holiday, Merry Christmas, whatever, a New Year greeting, just a short video saying, hey, how are you? Happy holidays, you know, that type of thing. We had a few respond, and not as many as what we were thought, but you know, that's the way it is. So I have something I want to read. I had to print it out because it's been a long time and I don't remember it by heart anymore. When I was little, my mom used to have, I don't think they were encyclopedias, and my sister Linda will probably know the name of the books. They were orange, and the only one that I can remember is the one, it was read the most, the binder was ripped, and I think I still have it somewhere. But in that book, my mom told me there was a poem that my brother Perry just loved as a kid growing up. So, missing my parents, and I have a grandson that he's also an angel up there with my parents, and my brother now, 1.5 years. So, Perry, this is for you. Forgive the glasses, folks. The poem is called Once There Was a Snowman, and it's anonymous. Nobody knows who wrote it. Once there was a snowman who stood outside the door. He wished that he could come inside and run about the floor. He wished that he could warm himself beside the fire so red. He wished that he could climb upon the big white bed. So he called to the north wind, "Come help me. Come and help me, pray, for I'm completely frozen. standing here all day. So the north wind came along and blew him in the door, and now there's nothing left of him but a puddle on the floor. I used to read this to my daughter Kara when she was little. Sorry. And to my boys. I think I've read it a few times to Kaylee and Celia. They probably don't remember. I think I'll start reading it a little bit more now. But we went to Columbus today and had a very nice time with Daryl's daughter and son and their families. And had a very nice afternoon. And on the way home, before we got on the highway, we stopped right outside of downtown Columbus and picked up my oldest grandson. And Sebastian is back with us for a while till school starts again. He's an OSU student. So I'm just, right now I feel very blessed because Sebastian is here. So I want to wish you, I don't celebrate, but I wish all my friends that do a very Merry Christmas. Have a Happy New Year, a safe holiday, and thank you all for being part of our lives. Bye-bye. Bless you.